Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you today?
Good. Thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome. So tell me, Jose, how long are you doing your career of photographer?
So it's about to be 12 years in a couple
12
months.
years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right now it's 11. I started really young, at 14 years of age, and I already knew how to manage a camera and that kind of stuff, and I started to do tiny jobs, many of them for free, to some clients just to get used to it.
When you was 18, right?
When I was 14.
14.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, it started like that.
And when was the first time when you got money paid like from a photographer?
I think it was at 14 also. I can't remember the exact date, but I think it was at 14.
So the
14 or
first
15 maximum. Yeah.
first money that you made was at 14 already.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
so you-
maybe 50 euros or something.
Still, you started really young.
Yeah.
Huh? And from what started all this your photographer career? Why?
So my grandpa and my father, they were photographers. My father still is, and basically I used to say to people that I was born with a camera in my hands,
With
Since-
the passion to come.
Yeah. Since I was born, I have the opportunity to play with cameras, and yeah, I don't know where did it start, this passion, because I was always the entire life that I have involved in it.
So you had a passion to creative, like jobs and all this stuff from like your childhood, from young age. You was seeing your father, your grandfather doing
Yeah.
photographer
Yeah.
career, and you liked it.
Yeah, basically.
So how long it took you to become a professional photographer?
So, I'm very bad with dates. I don't know which year it was, or even if I can consider 1 year to turn myself into a professional worker. Because for me, a professional worker can be one thing, and for you can be way more than that or way less. So I don't know. But at 18 years of age, I was already making some money. So maybe that, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's say when was the time when you understand that this can be like your main profession, and when was the time when you become a real like professional in the way famous, good paid, and this stuff.
Okay, so since very early, I knew this was about to be my life, because I didn't like school at all. I was in school just because I needed to be. Yeah, because I already knew that I wanted to become a filmmaker or photographer or ever. Since it was always in my blood, this passion about the creation of content, as we say nowadays. And yeah.
So when was the age when you understand that you are famous, like in your way of like you photographer, and when you used to be paid really well in this job?
Okay, it wasn't an exact moment, but there were some 1 or 2 works that I saw myself doing, and I was thinking, okay, now it's maybe getting more serious. And that was maybe, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, more or less. I don't know the exact works I'm talking about, but I remember there was that
main-
thinking in my head at
when
the
you were
time.
like, wow,
Yeah,
now
the click came. Yeah,
I'm starting this game.
Yeah.
Okay.
basically, yeah.
So tell me about your magic of viewing the world through the camera. What's the magic?
There's no magic, I think. You just need to show people how can you see the world. That for me, it's what define one photographer from another. Like, we can be like 10 photographers here taking a picture to the same place, and we can show off to people how we see this place in many different ways. So I don't know. I just try to be unique and have my own style of taking pictures, of visualizing what's happening around me, and yeah, there's no magic. I think it's just go with the flow. Yeah.
But there should be like some your own magic, how you see, this world, and you try to show it through the camera, through the editing and all this.
Yeah. Okay, I understand where you wanna get. So for myself in particular, I think I like to show the more natural way possible the things I see, but it's really hard sometimes, because it's very hard sometimes to show in a picture what you can see with your eyes. Like, there were many places on earth that I've been that I was like stunning with the view, and I couldn't put that in one photo.
Yeah.
And that moments are frustrating.
That's what people say sometimes, like, wow, this is such a beautiful view, but the camera will not, show it.
There are some things that you cannot put in a photo. You need to be.
But that's the magic
there.
of your profession, like you trying to.
Yeah, you need to try the best way to do it. Yeah, but actually, I am grateful that you cannot transmit all of that to one photo, because that way everyone will stay at home and see photos.
Yeah, there will be no sense.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it, but yeah, hopefully no.
No sense of living life then, if you.
What?
No sense of living life then. If
Yeah.
you enjoy
There
the
were no
video.
sense. There was no sense that way. So yeah, it's nice to not do everything, like put everything in one photo. That makes you travel and see the places with your own eyes and feel them.
Where you take the motivations through the years, because you are like 12 years in this profession.
Mhm.
How you continue, how you get this motivation to do it, like, and keep the love to this job,
Yeah, first of all, you need to be really passionate about it. Some people say, oh, I love taking photos. It needs to be way more than that to continue on this job. And the second thing is, like, you meet so many new people, so many new places, that maybe that's one of the things that motivates me the most. Like, if you're good at it, you can travel to all over the world and connect with like crazy realities, meet some insane people, really nice people. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but that's what I feel the most, and the most that captivates me to do that.
I think it's easier for you because you are not an officer worker who see every
Yeah, and
single
you have
day
that part, yeah.
the same computer, the same notebook, the same, like, people around table and everything. Your
Yeah.
visualization is much stronger. You see much more things than
Of course.
just a table and one room and one window.
Yeah, I don't know what is it to be like that, to have a life like that, because I never had. But
In school you had some kind of similar
Yeah.
thing,
yeah, but school you have a lot of breaks and you have fun with your friends. In the work, it's not quite like that. and yeah, be with the same people many days should be quite difficult. I don't know, but yeah, hopefully I don't have that in my life, because I love like being open to everyone and around everything. But yeah, can one day, who knows?
Did you had ever depression or just you lost interest to your job, you know, to doing this, continuing this?
Yeah, well, never till last year, actually. When I broke up with my girlfriend, it was a bad time for me, for sure, and I had to stop my work a little bit to concentrate in myself and everything in life. Yeah, there were like 2 or 3 months that I was kinda depressed, more or less depressed, yeah. And life is good.
Life is amazing. Tell me how you got so high in your work, like how you got to this stage.
Well, I think I'm not really high
Well,
in my
but you-
career, but I like
Yeah.
to think that for myself to accomplish like way bigger things, you know.
Of course, there are more bigger things, but you already worked with Louis Vuitton, with which brand sells?
Yeah, many brands, many nice ones, but yeah, the nicest one was that. And how did I get there? You were
Like, yeah,
asking.
how did you had a plan or something that you was going step by step?
No, I don't make plans. I just keep doing what I love, the best way I can, and things start to appear. And you have nice work here. Then other brands are gonna see, and you're gonna have a better one, and then a better one. And yeah, I don't have a limit. I don't have a goal that I want to go. I
So
want
you don't
to
put the
reach,
goals.
you know.
Yeah, you don't put the goals. You just give yourself to feel more. Like you don't do by your brain, but you
Yeah, I
do more by your
just-
feelings.
I just like to do the best I can every time I can, and that is gonna lead me to some nice works and nice places and everything. I feel like that, yeah.
Why are you continuing living in Portugal when you can choose which one city, which one country in the world?
So, I always tell to people that Portugal is the best country ever. It's my favorite country by far,
Or patriot?
because I have a lot of friends there and my family also, of course, and that's a big part of why I love so much Portugal. And there's only one thing I hate about Portugal, that is the government. I don't like it. I don't know. I know why, but yeah, I just don't like it.
Okay,
The way
we will not go through politics. Huh?
Yeah. I think the same. But yeah, other than that, I love my country. It's a beautiful country, very diverse, and yeah. The only thing that might make me change for another country is the taxes that are really high.
Yeah,
Really high.
that's true. That's the reason
And-
why everyone moving to Dubai now.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's so impressive that you are so patriotic with your country. This is amazing, actually.
Yeah, I'm very, very patriotic.
Yeah, I believe people should be like this with their own countries. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you cannot love in other countries, but
Of course,
to be-
there's many countries I love like crazy. Like Indonesia. I love Indonesia. I don't know why. I know why, but I don't know at the same time.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
in Russia, we say, like, the country where you born is the country where you are needed. So, like, it means like you born here,
Okay.
you are needed here.
Yeah.
So, which specific things in character you should have to be a photographer or content creator or like any creative job?
So again, I think first of all you need to be really passionate about it, and but like really passionate about it. Like I know many people that wanted to become a photographer because they liked to take pictures. It needs to be way more than that because you're gonna get tired in 1 or 2 years, and work hard, like really hard. Like if you don't have something to do today, grab your camera and go somewhere. Try new things with your camera. Try to make new things. Like the practice, you need to practice like
That's what you was doing.
every time, and learn on YouTube maybe. Yeah, when I was younger, I would spend like days on YouTube, like just learning about cameras, but not because I wanted. Like I wanted, but I just
You even more understanding that.
since you like so much, you feel that you need to know more about it. I was feeling like I need to know everything about this
Go deeper
to be better, and then it's practice. Yeah, only that. It's only that, but it's a lot of
I
things.
agree. When you continue.
Yeah, it's like every work, almost. If you practice a lot, you're gonna be good at it.
So what are the best parts of your job? Because to continue doing doesn't matter which job, which thing, you should have this, passion that there should be some things that are so amazing about your job or thing or your hobby that makes you keep going. What's the best part of your job?
Yeah, it's more or less what we talked before, like meeting new people, going to super nice places like this one, and yeah, just that. You just feel more free, if you work as a freelancer, in my opinion.
So this job give you freedom.
Yeah, a lot, and that's the thing I like the most, maybe. Yeah.
That's the best feeling ever.
You can schedule your year as you want. Like if I wanna go 1 month to one country just traveling, I organize myself and I go. And that way of freedom is unbeatable for me.
That's nice. So, what was the biggest amount that you got from your job, and how much you get, like in year or monthly with
Okay.
this job?
So in a short time of period that I worked, it was the job you were talking about before, the Louis Vuitton. I worked like, I don't know, it was like 2-3 hours, nothing more than that, and it was like 30K.
30K.
Yeah. It
Guys,
was the payment.
really think
I did
about going.
drone shots for that work with a racing drone, and yeah, it was maybe less than that. I don't know if it was maybe between 1.5 hours to 2.5 hours of work in the morning. And
Wow,
yeah,
that's a really good money.
yeah.
And how much you make in 1 month, or like let's say half a year or something?
It depends. It depends on many things. Some months you have a lot of work, some months you don't have a lot of work, which is good also, to have time for yourself. But I can't say, I don't know how to say, like I can't say a specific number. I don't
Okay,
have,
we can
it's
skip,
very
We
different.
can skip this part.
Yeah.
And which advice would you give to people who want to start maybe new job, new career, maybe new hobby or something, like to improve themselves?
Into this area.
Yeah, in the creative area, like content creator, photographer, whatever.
Yeah, just be persistent. Like work hard. The same thing I said before, work hard and practice a lot and be persistent, because one day someone is gonna recognize your work and call you for a work, and it starts right there. Basically, just that, I think.
Positive vibes, positive
Yeah,
thinking.
always.
No negative
Every
around.
time,
Yeah.
no.
No toxic people around.
Never. Yeah, be far away from those people.
Okay, that was a really nice talk.
Thank you.
I
Thank
really
you
enjoyed.
again for the invitation.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming and showing us some, let's say, miracles of photographer
Okay,
career.
yeah, thank you.
Whatever I said right now, I don't know.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cut.